Okay, this is the start of episode 3. I've done quite a bit since the last episode. While not recording, I grinded a bit. I'm nearly level 5 now, as you can see. And I sold a lot of items that I collected. And so let me show you what I got. I bought some upgrades. And so we got a split paw hide belt. That gives us 5 AC and 5 poison resistance. I found this leather wristband on the vendor. I have rawhide boots, 4 AC. And then a split paw hide tunic, which is 9 AC and more poison resistance. Found this little preserved split paw eye. Has the effect of glimpse, and it gives a little bit of poison resistance as well. See if I can. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So you can see the way my character looks right now. And so I'm going to show you as we put the upgraded weapons. So we have a AC of 101. And a poison resist of 17. So the belt first. Okay, we're up to 107. Let's put on the... That showed a graphical change there. Put on some leather... I think they're rawhide boots. Yeah, rawhide boots in place of the cloth boots. So that changed the graphic there. And then we have a tunic. Alright, now we're up to 125 AC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and sell these, and then we're going to set out. The original goal was to get over to Kenos Hills, and we'll go in front of Blackborough entrance and see if there's anyone out there. If not, we can battle some gnolls out in front of the entrance. We'll hit level 5 soon. Then once we hit level 6, I'm going to come back to town, and I'm going to train up on the slam skill, or bash skill. So let me... go ahead and sell my items, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I also fixed these chat windows so all the chat goes in the left window, all the combat goes in the right window. That'll clean things up a little bit. So right now we're going to make our way over to Blackborough, or Kenos Hills actually, and we'll see what we can find over there. I don't like how... There we go. My shield wasn't displaying for a second there. Yeah, so you gotta toggle it on and off. I'll be back once we're over there. Okay, here we are in Kenos Hills. It's dark. I see Holly Windstalker. So she won't attack me. I know there's a guard that roams around here. A couple of roaming skeletons and bats yell to us. We're going to try to get the skeleton right here. It cons white to us. So I think with the upgraded items, I should be able to do it. So it's very important to keep checking all directions here, because a lot of these things will aggro on me now that I'm out of the newbie zone. Looking good so far, actually. Uh-oh, no scout. Shoot. Ooh, that was close. Okay. We might be able to take the Null Scout next. And I'm going to start working on building up my Null Fangs. And that's one of the reasons I love going to Blackborough so early on. So that's an even fight here. Our hit points are pretty full. We're missing about 7 hit points. And let's make sure there's nothing around us before we start here. Alright, let's go for it. Have to be careful. So there was more items that I wanted to get, but I didn't have the money yet. So I have goals to purchase some more leather armor rawhide armor. There was some mesh armor I saw in vendors that we can purchase for upgrades. So that's the goal right now. So I'm going to build up some gold for that. And once we start getting null fangs, I'll turn them in around level, maybe around level 7 or 8. Let's go ahead and get these, because we have a vendor right here in the middle of the zone we could sell to. So we're right there at level 5 now. Once we get that level, it'll be a little safer to hunt around here. All right, so we're going to work our way over to Blackborough. There's Tovax Mar. Yeah, he'd attack me, so I have to avoid him. I want to hit up that vendor before I pass by. Ooh, there's a null scout that I want to get. So let's be patient and wait for them to clear out a way. Okay, there's 2 guards. All right, there we go. Bears will attack us. The wolves will attack us. Gnolls and oh, there's another one. There's a blue one, so maybe I can get the blue one first, and then get that white one. If we can get some teeth off these would be great. Null fangs, I think they're called null fangs, not null teeth. And they give an amazing amount of experience. Okay, he's running away. Alright, he barely even did any damage to us. There we go, our first. Let's move this window here. First fang. Getting off to a great start here. I think when we kill this guy over here, if I can manage to do it, we'll be ready to be level 5. Okay. Let's check our experience. Right there at the level. Got to remember to sell these items. I have a box and a large backpack, so I can carry a little bit of stuff, but not a whole lot yet. And we are doing some work on this scout, so I think that upgraded armor helped out quite a bit. 125 AC. This weapon is amazing. There we go. Pick that up. He's not going to attack us. I think that's for a monk quest. So we now have 139 hit points. And one more level and we get Bash. At level 10 we get Dodge. At level 17 we get Parry. Yeah, let's just sell the bread. Alright. Quick scan of his inventory. Nothing good for us. And nothing good. I can get a small bag. Nah. Let's just go ahead and deal with what we got. Alright, so that bear is even con, so he would have been level, or he would have been a yellow just a few minutes ago. Better not. I don't want to press my luck with that. So let's go up here and see if we can find any more roaming gnolls. I think if I get about 12 gnoll fangs, that would be a good point to run back. But it's likely we're just going to hit level 6 in no time. And then I'll run back to town, train in my new skill, and then we'll come back over here. I really don't expect to see anybody in Blackborough at this point. It's, as of this recording, December 9th, 2022. So the green server's been out for quite a bit of time now. And so a lot of people are higher levels now. See a troll out here hunting. Comes yellow to me. Alright, let's let him have those. Okay, there's still some out here for me as well. So I'm gonna see if I can attack this one by this doorway, if he doesn't mind. Decaying skeleton. He's green to me now, so I don't think it'll give me any experience. We'll get this null right here. That's perfect. Work on skilling up, offense, one-hand slashing, and defense. There we go. We're now at 127 AC. 129. Okay. And slashing's going up. Everything's going up good. Yeah, I really would like to have another, like, secondary combat ability. Can't wait to get Bash. Hopefully that does some damage. Every little bit's going to help. But I think what the good thing about that one, or at least I know Slam does, is it'll interrupt a spellcaster's casting. Oh. Okay, good thing he was blue to me. See if that troll's out here. I don't want to take any of his kills, but it looks like there's quite a bit out here. Plenty for both of us. I don't think I'm ready for the inside of Black Burrow. Once I get about, well, actually, once I get one more level, I think I'm going to poke in there and see what we can find. I know the problem with that place is that there is a null that spawns right at the entrance, so if you're trying to run out to escape, you're going to run into another null. Okay, that's an even con to us, so I think I'll take him, but I would like a few more hit points first, so let's sit down in front of him. So we are at 115 hit points. I think I'll get him when I get about 125, at least 125 minimum. Seems like I'm doing pretty well fighting things that con even to me. We're doing a lot of max hits at 12 hit points. Okay, he's going to be a roamer. We'll get up after one more tick. There we go, 125. There we go. Let's see if we can hunt him down. We don't want to get any more ads. Perfect. Okay, so he would have been a yellow con to me just a few minutes ago. We are at now 127 hit points. And if I run into trouble, I think I can run into Black Burrow entrance without causing too much of a problem. Sometimes you get new players that are camping outside there, so I train on them, but I really don't think there's too many people. Let's check who's here. We have a level 5 enchanter. We saw him on the road. That troll's a level 7 shaman. And then, actually there's two characters named IMHO. Wonder why. And then there's us, level 5 paladin. All right, hit points are maxed out. Let's do it. We traded for 12 even damage. He's got a little bit of a lead on me now. There we go. Ooh, that hurt. I actually might be in trouble here. We're at 102 hit points. He is at 68%. I think we're in a lead now. We've got a slight lead now. I couldn't afford any bandages yet. They're still just too expensive. I think the money's better spent working on upgrades. So let's do one last check to make sure nothing's sneaking up on us there. Things looking good. And once we get about 25% damage left on him, or hit points, he should start running away. And that'll give us, that'll save us from taking too much damage. All right, here we go. 25%. He's at 16. He's still fighting. Maybe it's 15%. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you got to get him below 15% to get him to run. Oh, he's picking up speed. All right, we should have him. 2 more hits. Perfect. Oh, we got 3 fangs now. Almost halfway through a yellow bar. We took a little bit of damage on that one. So while we're regenerating some hit points, let me just check and see what we got over here. I know there is some putrid skeletons. A large bat. We could do the large bat. And and the skeletons aren't going to give us any. I know a putrid skeleton wanders over here. There's a roamer. Quite a few roamer gnolls, and there's a camp up here with 3. I don't think I could break a camp of 3. Maybe the troll can handle that if he can allow me to have some of these roamers by the entrance. But I really like Blackborough. I remember when I first came to this was the first dungeon I ever saw. And I died so many times over here. Okay, there's a high-level player. I think he was level 41, and he is a paladin. Okay. There's a roamer gnoll. Let's see what he cons to me. Blue. I don't think that troll will mind if I take it. Don't see him. It's really hard to claim all these because there's so many roamers. There's a few static spawns where about 3 or 2 will spawn. And then there's 2 at the entrance, and then 1 to the right of the entrance if you're facing outwards. And the rest are just roamers. We're up to 132 AC and 122 attack. And 3 Gnoll Fangs. I think once we level 6... Okay. Once we level 6 and get that skill up, we can probably purchase an upgraded armor piece too. I would love to get leather armor pieces for all the cloth that I have now, replace that. And what I'm going to do actually, I think I'm going to run over to Surefall Glade and take a look and see if there's any great items on the vendors there, because I've seen lots of things that I can work on attaining gold for to make replacement for my pieces right now. The cloth right now is still good, and having those stronger pieces at this low level is allowing me to fight things that are conning even to me. So I know that's not going to last for a while. Part of the progression of Everquest, not just skilling up and increasing levels, but obtaining items to make your character more powerful, especially items with stats. I saw a shield in town at Kinos, and it was called the Shield of Knife, which is a cleric and paladin only shield. That was selling on the vendor for 66 platinum, and I know you can probably go down the auction house in East Commons or West Commons or wherever that place is and find it for very cheap. But I think I'm going to stay here and just work on getting items off vendors. It gives me little goals to work towards, and slow progression of just making my character more powerful. I think I'll enjoy that. I'm not going to look for an easier route of just getting powerful items handed to me by other players. That's nice, but part of the fun I find in Everquest is whenever you're re-rolling a new character and you're making that slow progression towards, working your character into being powerful. So, yeah, looks like there's a player out here camping. The Millers. Double check. No one should attack me. Yeah, I have good faction with Karanas, the Rain Keeper or something, and being a half elf race, that gives me access to a lot of towns with my faction positive. And working on killing those gnolls and blackborough is going to help me get into. I can get into a lot of places now. After we reach a certain level, I'll work my ways into the Karanas. We'll level up there a little bit. And then what I like to do after the Karanas, I will hit up, what's the name of the place, the keep? The town that has gnolls on one side, orcs on the other, and the humans in the center. It's like something, high pass hold or something like that. We'll work our way over there. There's a Kunzar cloak, wow. For 364 platinum. I guess 7 AC. That's quite nice. But that vendor price is a little outrageous. I would like to get some rawhide, but we got to make sure I don't waste money buying things I can't equip. I've done that before. Bought large armor pieces that are only for trolls and ogres, barbarians. So we could wear this one here. And that sells for 17 platinum, which isn't too bad, but I think we'd be better off at the most getting some bronze. We have a tarnished Shantok and ruined scaled neck guard. That's only 3 platinum. Let's see what this does. 5 AC, and we could wear that. It's a little heavy on the 2.7 weight. So 5 AC, we right now have 1 AC, but that's going to give us a lot of weight. So this is where I like that I picked a little extra strength, because I like to wear a lot of heavy armor pieces. So we could buy this. Let's get rid of some items. Spending a little too much time looking at stuff. And I bought some food here. So it looks like we have close to 2 platinum. So I really could buy this ruined scaled neck guard. But let's see what else we can find real quick. And I'll take a look. It seems like there's another player in here besides me. Okay, he's not a vendor. Not a vendor. I think this one is, yeah. Bandages. I'm not going to spend my money on bandages yet. Goblin Forged Chainmail Gloves. 31 platinum. What does that do? 10. Ooh. Paladins can wear it. Okay, I could wear this. 31 platinum. That's something I can do. Kodiak Claws. Let's see. Hardened Kodiak Leather Bracer. 50 platinum. That's pricey. That's pretty nice too. What else do we have in here? Rawhide Tunic. That's not going to beat up our split paw hide tunic. That's actually a nice item, these Goblin Forged chain gloves, and these. Maybe further down the road I could look at purchasing something like that. Emerald ring. Bronze opal bracelet. Alright, nothing there. Breath of Row, Essence of Row. Here we go. Yeah, nothing there. And we have okay. So I think I'm wasting a little bit too much time checking the vendors. I'll pause here and I'll get back to you after I check the other vendors. Okay, we're back outside of Surefall Glade. I found items I wanted on the vendors. There was 2 vendors that had a lot of Goblin Forged armor pieces. So I think some of them are pretty affordable, and there was one piece, the coif, was very expensive. So I think I can replace some of my cloth pieces with some of those if I can save up quite a bit through honey and black burl. So that's the mission right now. Try to get better armor pieces, and we can do that here. We'll get quite a bit of stuff here. The gold should be pretty good, and it's not amazing. The loot's not amazing. We're going to avoid picking up those furs because they're going to weigh a lot. And I'll try to only pick up the most expensive items I can find here, so we don't have to make as many trips back. But we'll use the house that house. I can't remember their names, and we'll use those to sell items. And yeah, we'll just hunt out in front of Black Burrow until I hit the next level. I've got 3 fangs already, and those will probably get me at least a bar, 1 yellow bar. And maybe when I get about 10 fangs, we'll run back. Should be level 6 by then, and we'll be able to train up and bash, and we'll come back here and make our way inside Black Burrow itself. See, my skills are going up nicely right now. 132 AC still. I don't know what my defense is at, but it might be maxed out already. There we go. We got him running. Pretty easy. These rusty weapons are, pick up a few of them. There's a putrid skeleton. I know the putrid skeleton can give you like a curse or a debuff, so I'll try to avoid him. I know you can get a putrid rib bone that is for the monk quest, but we don't need that. We'll pick up these. We'll pick up this. Yeah. Ooh, don't want to do that. see if we can drink that. Do our best to avoid getting double ads. We could maybe get this guy before the other one populates. A Watcher. A Watcher's blue. We should get him. Oh, there's some guy already fight him. There's a wandering one over there. We can. Ooh, Nasher Fergret. He's a nice one. We'll get this one right now. So we got to share some of the spawns out here. It won't be too bad. Oh, out of the way of the putrid. Slow your butt down. Nice. 4 fangs. Get this one out here in front of the entrance, and there's a wandering one. Let's do the wandering one first. Okay. Yeah, so today I had an interview this morning. It was an interview in Arkansas, and I'm located in Texas right now, so interviewing out of state for positions. It was a virtual interview on Zoom, and I think it went pretty well. I didn't do enough research about the town beforehand, so I asked a question about the demographics of the area, and then I looked. So my interviewer was black, and there's another person in the interview. They're both people of color, so I asked about the demographics. I hope they weren't thinking that I was trying to avoid, an area that's heavily people of color, but the area was about 30% white and about 70% African American population. But I think the interview went pretty well. I had a lot of exchange smiles, and I felt pretty confident myself. And I had another interview on Wednesday, so it's now the weekend, so I can relax a bit from having all these interviews. So try to do as much EQ as I can this weekend. Have a resident meet and greet on Monday as well. So yeah, I'm applying for residency positions. I'm a 4th-year medical student, so there's a lot of interviews to do at this time of the year. Okay, what should we fight? Yeah, see if we can get this guy over here. I don't know if that other guy was camping this spot. I don't see him now. He might be hiding, but should be enough for everyone out here. I won't fight those two. We'll pull this guy and drag him to the center. Okay. Yeah, for being a paladin, I want to have chain type armor, plate of armor eventually. I just like the look, the aesthetic of it. I know if you're going to min-max your character, you're going to have a whole meshwork of just random armor pieces, and I just don't want to go for like some kind of patchworked armor look. So I want to get like a full set of something. So those forged goblin pieces look like they might look good on a paladin. I think there was some drawback to some of the pieces, like some of them had negative attributes on them. Negative fire resistance, negative dexterity, but they had positive hit point bonuses on the armor pieces, so I think that'll balance it out. And this character does have a pretty good dexterity. His base dexterity stats are pretty good, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So while I wait for the spawn, we'll poke into Black Burrow and see what's going on. Ooh, so there's a yellow con right there at the entrance. And if I do Who, there's a level 10 and a level 11. We have a 10 Gnome Enchanter and 11 Shaman Barbarian. I don't want to proceed any further than this point right here because of that Null right there is a really tough one, so he's guarding the entrance. If I was twinked out, I'd probably try to fight him, but yeah, we're not twinked out very much. So there is a benefit to joining a server after it's been out for a while. One of them is, what you see me doing is buying decent items off the vendors that players just, don't think they're worthy of taking up space in their bank, finding a place on one of their alts, or even sending to the auction house, because a lot of the players at this point have pretty good gear, and that leaves a chance for me as a new player who doesn't have any alts to feed gear from. It allows me to pick up some pieces that people might find, they consider some vendor trash items, but that's going to give us a really easy start. Some of the pieces are overpriced on vendors, unfortunately, but some of them are very reasonably priced for the scared me, for what kind of bonus stats they offer. I could try to, let's see if these are blue or what. No, we can't do that. I don't think I'll be able to break up that camp. So, spawn out here is a little slow. There's one over there. Hopefully he cons white to us, because I've been managing to defeat these white ones, and I've got 5 null fangs. Once we get to half a level, I could probably, with the fangs I have on me at that point, use that to reach level 6. I'm not making a lot of good money out here fighting things like gray wolves, bears, and things like that. The loot doesn't tend to be good. But it keeps the action moving along. Okay. Alright. What do we have over here? We have a white con knoll. Ooh. Let's see if I can get a little bit more hit points. We're at 111. I think I managed to kill the last one. Full hit points, but it got me down to about 50%. But I increased my skills a lot since then. I think I had 125 AC. Attack was much lower, so we might be able to handle it better than even the last time we fought one. So let's just go ahead and give it a try. Hit points is 119. We're about 20 off our max hit points. Every little bit's going to help. So 121. We'll wait till we get 125 like the last time. One more tick. Oh, there's a couple more that just spawned. Yeah, so I live in Texas. I grew up in the Houston area. Right now I live in Dallas, Fort Worth. I just come here for school. I'm not a big fan of the area. I live real close to downtown. It's a great place to live for, food, eating out, but I'm so poor right now. I'm so busy and poor that I spend most of my time indoors and saving money. So it's not really like I'm getting the most benefit out of living in the city. So I applied to a lot of places for work after school. Smaller towns, a lot of southern states where I like the climate, I like the environment, the landscape. So we applied to programs in Georgia, Mississippi, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and Arkansas. So I had an interview in Arkansas today. I had to turn down a couple interviews because I was just getting burnt out of so many of them. So I have 2 interviews next week, one in Mississippi, Gulfport, Mississippi, which looks really nice. They have really great looking beaches, but I'm going to be so busy that I won't have much time to spend out on the beach. But it looks like a decent place, to meet someone. It's more of a place where people go to have fun with the beach, outdoor stuff. So there's a lot of appeal there. See if we can get a couple fangs out of this. Oh, defense going up. 134 AC. So I can get one more defense increase. And another fang, amazing. Alright, try to get this guy. If he's blue. What is he? Blue? Oh, white. I'll get the blue ones first. And then we'll have to rest a little bit. Let me get him a little bit further away. I'm afraid he'll run right into the other one. So we gained another defense. We're at 138 AC. So we were at 125 and now we're 138. So we gained 13 AC off of that skill increases. We'll pick that up. Ooh, rabbit bear. That would have knocked us right out. We'll rest and see if we have enough time to build up hit points before someone else claims the snow. I would like to get about 125 hit points, so I'm going to pause here and I'll get back whenever my hit points are built back up. Okay, well it turns out I got interrupted here and null spawned right where I was resting. So we'll take this guy out. He's only con and blue to us, so it shouldn't do too much damage, and then hopefully we can get that one over there. We're getting close to 2 yellow bars into the level. I take these blue ones out really quickly. And we have 113 hit points. I think I'll rest for just about 5 or 10 seconds here. We are at 83% of our total life. And we'll attack him once we get above 119 hit points. That should do it. Take one glance around, make sure nothing. So what I should probably do is drag him away a little bit because there's some gnolls that spawn by that door. So let's see if we can taunt him. That's too far away. There we go. Okay, so make sure we get to a safer spot here. It's a decaying skeleton. Okay. All right. It's an even con, so it's going to be, it's a little risky. We're down to 106 hit points, and we're down to 80% life. We got the lead on him now, so shouldn't be too much of an issue at this point. 76% to 61. Okay, so all I got to do is watch out and make sure nothing sneaks up on us, or make sure this thing doesn't run into another gnoll. Since heading up to about 10 in skill, I think that was a little bit of waste of money, but I haven't had one skill increase by pushing this button here. I probably pushed it 200 times and I haven't seen it go up once. I did buy Bind Wound up to 10 as well. I'm going to waste a lot of money on those because they're so expensive, and while the skill's low, it's not going to even do much benefit, so those will be wasted money. We're at 2 gold bars now. Still got 6 fangs. I'm wondering if I can take those out if I had full hit points. Whoa. That was close. So we only have 2. If they're both blue, I'm going to go for this. Oh, one's blue, one's white. Unfortunate. Alright, let's just kind of go up here and survey a little bit. We have to watch out for that rabid grizzly. Don't see anything to fight here. We'll be back when something is available for attacking. Okay, we have something that just spawned. 2 of them spawned, actually. See, I'll take a blue one out first. And we'll do this before anything else adds over here. Probably should pull them a little bit towards the center. Zoom out. rabid grizzly. Okay. If I had Lay of Hands regenerated, I think I could take out that small camp where there's a white and a blue con to me. If the Lay of Hands becomes available, I can try that. You know, I think my character looks more like a ranger than a paladin. You know, a lot of leather pieces of armor, and it just doesn't have the look I want. So this one's doing a lot more damage to us. We're at the 55, and you have it down to 67. We're in trouble. 52, and we're down to 44. I think we'll be okay, but it's going to get close. That rat. Yep, we're picking up. I mean, started off rough, but now we're starting to do a lot of damage here. That's that RNG. So we're getting close to halfway through the level. Okay, still no fangs. So what we can find over here. There's another. We're about half-life, but I think we can handle them. That rabid grizzly just keeps pacing back and forth. I wish it would go away. It's a risky spot to fight it because something can populate right next to that entrance, and if this thing runs towards that entrance, we could be in trouble. Okay. It's been a while since I got a fang now. See a couple players out here. Let's see the Pomona. 10 Enchanter. We have a level 60, a 13 Shaman. So yeah, I'm one of the lowest players out here. We'll get this Wanderer out here. I think he's gonna kill him, yeah. Damn it. Damn NPC. Can't take that one on. So, I don't think I want to stay around here and wait for more. I'm going to make my way back to Kinos, turn in my fangs, and sell my items. I can probably attack enough things on the way there that I can possibly get to level 6. We'll see. So I'm going to pause it here, and I'll unpause if I decide to fight anything noteworthy, if we find any null scouts. So we'll be back. Okay, we're back selling some items again. I got attacked by a wolf on the way here. If we get around 4 platinum, I found this bag as well, so I think I'll hang on to it. That's it. So if we have enough to buy an upgrade, I can buy at least one piece of upgrade. I'm thinking about getting the split paw hide mask, which was about 4 platinum, a little more than 4 platinum. We are at, looks like almost 2 platinum, so not quite there yet. I'm going to fight a few items on the way. I thought I could find some gnolls, like some gnoll scouts out here. Don't see any yet. Hopefully we can find at least one more gnoll thing. I would hate to run into town and not have enough experience to get that level, and then have to come back to work on training again. So I'm gonna stay out here and fight a couple things, couple blue con things, and then I'll come back whenever I'm ready to run into town and turn in my gnoll things. Okay, we're back in Kinos. Something occurred to me. I remember there was a place to level in the aqueducts. If you go in the water right next to the bank, there was some gelatinous cubes. And some of the cubes had an item that would drop, and you can turn that in for possibly like a gold locket. So I think I'm going to, while I'm still low level, we'll turn in those fangs, and then I'll see if I'm close enough to the level. Not quite there. I'll run into the aqueducts and I'll fight those gelatinous cubes, and maybe we can find the item that I need. And once we hit level 6, I think there was some alligator tooth earrings down there, and we can see if we can get those as well. So I'm going to make my way to the bank, or actually the arena first, turn in those fangs and see what we can get out of that. I fought only a few wolves and some skeletons. So we didn't really do much off camera. Yeah, that's all we have. So we'll get to the arena. See what we have. We could buy an upgrade if we can afford it also before we leave town. I hope I remember to do that. So I probably, once I get to the bank, I'll look up and make sure I know how to do that quest again. It's a pretty easy quest. There's nothing to it. You just kill these gelatinous cubes that spawn repeatedly by the entrance to the sewer by the bank side. And then if you get I think it's a doll you need. You turn the doll into one of these guys around here. And that should do it. And he gives you, I think if you're lucky, he gives you a locket. If not, he gives you another item that might be worth something. I can't remember. We'll have to review that quest. So this is where you turn in the Gnoll Fangs. You come to the Kinos Arena. And you come over to this guard up here. He's a Captain Tillin, and he's a warrior guild. Okay, so I think we can turn it up to 4. And we'll see how much experience we get off of this. And make sure you separate these into single pieces. And you see the experience. We're a little over halfway through the level. Oh my gosh, that nearly leveled us. Okay, so we're going to hit level right here. I didn't realize it was going to give us this much at this level. Okay, there we go, level 6, and we have almost a full yellow bar. So now I'm going to turn in these globes you get. There's another NPC, and this doesn't really give you much experience. It gives you a little bit of money you can get out of this. But the main reason you turn these into this guy where I'm going is that you want to get some extra faction gain from it. So you come here, you'll see Trumpy Iron Toe usually right there at the docks. Come in here, go behind the counter, and you see this guy over here tends to wander a little bit. I like to hail him, get his attention. You can turn in 4 of these at a time. And if you see my experience bar over here, it's not going to give us much. A little bit noticeable. Okay, so then you're going to get these. You should have just stacked these all together. You get one of those for every moon globe you turn in. What are these called? Moonstones. And you can just turn around and sell them right back to the guy. And they sell for 7 silver, 6 copper each. Good money. All right, so we're going to go train. We're going to go train right now. Our skills. Hope you don't get too dizzy with me turning everywhere, every which way. The movement is a little choppy in this game. Okay, I think we come this way. Am I going the right way? Yep. And actually this way. Okay. And we get to bash. Train a point into it. We're up to level 6 now. At level 10 we'll come back for dodge. 17 we get parry. 20 we get double attack. 30 riposte. Alright, so we're done here. What was I going to do now? We'll hit the bank up. Yeah, I was going to go underneath the place, but I don't know if I need to now. Let's go down there and see if the gelatinous cubes. We'll hit the bank up, reorganize my gold to see how much platinum I have. If I can buy the mask, I'll do so. So we got some people fighting the guards. Okay. Nothing in the bank. And we're up to 3.7 platinum. I can't remember how much that mask was. Let's go take a look. You guys got some swagger. Okay, this one is the guy with the got a cloth fellow. Cloth cape. Split hide mask. No, it's 4 platinum. Still a little short. But that's going to give us 3 AC, 5 magic resist, and 5 poison resist. It's not the best upgrade, but it's something. Antiquated silver band. 2 AC. Don't think it's worth that price. Coronis tier. 5 stamina. Don't think it's worth that price. Ringmail gloves. Not too bad. Rusty spiked shoulder pads. Those are pricey, but that would have been nice to have. I think you can get those in Blackborough as well. We have small tattered gloves. 3 AC. Paladin can wear them. And you have elf, high elf, dark elf, halfling, gnome, and dwarf. So we can't even use that. Is that that's a high elf, yeah. So we can't use those. Too bad. Split paw high gloves. Ooh. Wow. 3 dex and 2 wisdom with 4 AC. All races can wear it. Paladins. So here's the first upgrade I need to get. So we should probably stay in town. That way we don't have to come back. So I'll go fight in the sewers and see if I can get those upgrades. Actually get some money down there and maybe get that quest item. There's 2 earrings I can get. I think there's even a ring you can get down there. And those should give hit point bonuses. And then maybe by the time we finish that, we'll have enough for the split paw hide gloves. So I'll be back whenever I research the... Actually, let's go ahead and end this episode right here. So that gives us a goal to do when we come back. We're going to get these split paw hide gloves. We're going to get the quest down in the aqueducts. We'll get the alligator tooth earrings. And I think there's 2 rings we can get down there as well. So we'll see if we can do all those. And I'll research what I need to do. That way when I come back, I'm ready to go. So yeah, we'll play an episode after a little break here. And then we'll see you back later.